Companies from across the country come to Bowling Green State University to recruit our students. They know that they're going to get quality students here. And spring is a prime time for recruiting students. And here with me today is Dr. Amelia Carr, who is the chair of the management department, and she spends a lot of time mentoring students on preparing their careers. Welcome, Dr. Carr.
Thank you, Donna.
What do you suggest to students on how to better prepare for the job market?
As a faculty at BGSU, I get to work with a lot of students in my department, and these students often come to the university knowing what they want to major in. Some of them don't know what they want to major in. So one of the things that I think is really important for a student to be successful is to get an idea of what kinds of things interest them. And by taking courses in areas that interest them, they tend to do well in those courses. In addition, if a student's not really sure what they're interested in, then they might want to take a number of courses that would be applicable to whatever they end up deciding to do. So helping students to be successful in their courses, they need to get good study habits. And so when I talk to students, I tell them the importance of their grade point average, their GPA, because ultimately that's what is going to make a difference when they graduate and companies look at them to hire them, as well as if they decide to go to graduate school. So some of the things that I think would make the student more successful later on as they're completing their freshman year, getting involved in student organizations, and also beginning to network with other students and getting out there and participating in professional development activities related to their career path.
Now, what are some obstacles that the students might have to overcome?
Some students come and they don't necessarily have a low GPA, but they maybe don't have the work experience. And in those cases, it becomes important to try to get the student to consider maybe taking an internship or a co-op before they graduate, because some students think that upon graduation they'll start looking for a job, when it's really important to look for that job before they actually graduate. And then there are some instances where students might want to go to work and maybe they don't have the right GPA, so they may need to work on that GPA prior to graduation. So they have to overcome the obstacles of really knowing what it is that they want and also trying to figure out what's the best ways to accomplish whatever it is they're trying to do.
Can you share with us success stories that you've had?
I had a student once who had very low confidence, and she had some work experience, and so what the student maybe really needed to do was to build her self-confidence. And a lot of times I'll send students to the Career Center where they can do their mock interviews and make sure they have the good resume and then work on those skills. In some cases, if a student had a low GPA, I've even worked with students to try to go and take some extra courses, get a certification, or possibly even get enrolled in a graduate program to try to demonstrate to the employer that they can perform well in school and then possibly translate the work experience that they have into a selling point for them to get a job. I think the most important thing is being able to understand what the student wants to do, having a mentor to help you, whether it's me or another faculty member or even someone out in professional life, and then being able to take the advice that's given to you as a student and to try to improve yourself so that you can get the job that you're looking for.